Good evening to my general viewing audience. It's your man Shane Black, and I'm back, though I didn't really go anywhere but to my other channel, Thoughts of the Ashamed. Now I'm putting the link in the description box to a recent video I uploaded that dealt with vaccine hesitancy. We might as well call it vaccine resistance at this point. But today, what the hell? Today's August 3rd. Bill de Blasio decided he was not going to be outdone by anyone, and he came out with Jim Crow 3.0. Now, what his Jim Crow 3.0 consists of is having you show proof of vaccination if you want to take your ass out somewhere entertaining. Want to take the hoe? I mean, the old lady, the bitch, just whatever you call your lady. Want to take her out for something to eat? You better have that vaccination card. Both of y'all better have that vaccination card. Unless you want to eat outside and risk getting shot. Because we know there's a whole bunch of lawlessness going on up there in New York. Can't even go to Times Square without getting your ass shot up. You want to go to the movies? Okay, well, babe, we couldn't go eat at the restaurant. We had to eat outside like some the dogs in 101 Dalmatians or something. Just F this. Let's go to the movies. Better be the drive-in movie, because your ass can't go to the movie theater either. That's right. You can't have dinner inside like a regular human being. You can't go to the movie theater. You know that's probably going to make you hella mad. You're going to be pissed the fuck off. It's like, well, shit, I'm so mad, let me go work out. You got that adrenaline going, got that testosterone going. I don't know if anger gets your estrogen going, because I ain't got no estrogen. But you go to the gym to work it out, only to find out that your ass can't go in there and eat. I mean, really, what the fuck? The fuck? Can't even go to the gym. I'd say something about, well, you can't go to the play either. But how many black folks you see in the play? Come on, really? Going to the theater to watch a play? Shit. Now, I know y'all don't believe me, so let's just watch this video clip real quick before I wrap it up. Have a look.
Now to the other major story of the day, and an aggressive new push to get people vaccinated. Starting in mid-August, New York City will become the first in the nation to mandate vaccinations for most indoor activities. Today, Mayor de Blasio unveiled what it's calling the Key to NYC Pass. It will prove a person's vaccination status, and it will be required for indoor dining, indoor fitness centers, and indoor entertainment like movie theaters. Eyewitness News reporter Sandra Bookman is live on the Upper West Side with the details. Sandra.
Yeah, Liz, to be clear, the Key to NYC Pass is not an actual document or an actual pass. Literally, it's a strategy, and the effort here is to get people most people, when they show up at a growing number of businesses in the city, to have to provide proof of vaccination. Not proof of a recent negative COVID test, but proof of vaccination. And the intent here, according to the mayor, is to get and to convince more of the unvaccinated to get the shot.
The Key to NYC Pass will be a first-in-the-nation approach.
And the mayor believes the key to getting more people vaccinated and the city on a steadier road to recovery, especially amid rising concerns about the spread of the COVID Delta variant.
It will require vaccination for workers and customers in indoor dining, in indoor fitness facilities, indoor entertainment facilities.
The Key to NYC Pass is not a specific document, but rather a strategy of requiring proof of vaccination to enter an establishment. You'll be able to use the city's new app, NYC COVID Safe, a paper CDC vaccination card, or New York State's Excelsior Pass. And much of the business community is applauding the program, especially the hospitality industry, still struggling to make up lost ground.
Well, I think it's the right move. I think it should be done at the federal government level.
So if a mandate like this is what it's going to take to keep places open and us on a path to recovery, then it's tough, but we'll figure out a way to manage.
Now, the key to NYC Pass essentially goes into effect on August 16th, the week of August 16th, and then if enforcement is expected September 13th. At that point, between now and then, the mayor says he'll spend that time educating the public and businesses.
There you go. You saw it for yourself. Now, I'm sure we've all heard the term Uncle Tom, but what do you call an Auntie Tom? I mean, unless maybe it's Aunt Jemima, but them were some good ass waffles. I'm telling you that right now. They had that black reporter out there touting this key to NYC plan or whatever in the hell it was called, as if it was good because it was good for black folks because you got a black female telling you how great it is. Let me tell you something that they didn't tell you in this news report. And I'll probably get some of the figures wrong. This one I won't because I'm black. Vaccine rates in New York City. Only 31% of black people have been vaccinated. 42% of Mexicans / Hispanics. 46% white folk. Like maybe 67% Indian, Alaskan or something, and 70-some odd percent of Asian folks. More or less. But the lower figures are correct for like black, Mexican, and white. That's why I say systemic racism. This is just like Joe Biden's crime bill from back in the 90s. It was not overtly racist because it didn't say black people would get harsher sentences than white people, but it chose an activity that black people engaged in, that black people predominantly engaged in. The majority of people selling crack were black. And the majority of people selling that powder cocaine were Caucasian. Or just say non-black. But usually Caucasian. So you didn't say black people are getting harsher sentences, but you chose something that black people did and made the sentence for engaging in that activity like 100 times worse than the sentence for a white person engaging in the same activity with the same substance, but just in a different form. Hell, just like if I'm selling water, you say one thing to me. If I'm selling ice cubes, you say another. All in all, that shit's still water, but in a different form. Now, you're saying that if you want to go to the movies, you have to get vaccinated, knowing full fucking well that 69% of the black folks in New York City are not vaccinated. You simple-minded son of a bitch. Just reigning over these stupid ass black people. I'll be the first one to tell you that the majority of black folks in this country is dumb as fuck. Especially in New York. They're so fucking stupid they helped elect you and put your ass in office because you had a D in front of your name. And now as you take your foot and put it in their nuts or their vaginal cavity, and they'll still probably sing your praises because they're fucking stupid. This is a perfect example of systemic racism. Knowing full well that this is going to adversely affect black people more than any other race. And you're going to do it. Hell, that Georgia voting bill, black folks was for that. 69% of them wanted voter ID. They wanted the voter ID. But according to you white folks, oh no, because it's racism and Jim Crow 2.0. The fuck do you call what Bill de Blasio just did to your black ass? Stupid bitch. Anyway, please feel free to subscribe to the channel and to check out my videos on Thoughts of the Ashamed. That being said, it's the middle of the week, so that's it, that's all. I'm out because I'm about to have me some barbecue chicken. Fuck you, that's not stereotypical. Bitch. I'm out.